Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our September mid-monthly readings. And this will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. As always, just keep an open mind, take what resonates and disregard the rest if it doesn't apply. And be sure to watch all your signs to get all the messages that may pertain to you in these general readings. This special is going to end at the end of the month. And what else do I want to say? I'm using the Tarot of the Dream Enchantress for the main spread, and I'm using the Secret Tarot, the mini version, to clarify. Okay. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, share my videos, and help me grow. That would be very, very much appreciated. And thank you to everyone who has been doing that already. Okay, what's going on for Aries for the rest of September 2021? Aries for the rest of September 2021. There we go. Queen of Wands, can be your energy. The Empress. The World card crowning you, the Six of Cups in the Foundation, the Hangman in the past, the King of Pentacles in the near future, the Six of Pentacles in how you see yourself, Temperance in your environment, Ten of Wands in hopes and fears, and the Wheel of Fortune in the outcome. For some of you, I feel like you have been waiting for something to come back around. Whether it's a person or an opportunity of any other kind, and I do feel like you're going to get to see that, right? Remember, it is Mercury retrograde towards the end of the month, so that's probably what that is. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. So here's that wait time. You may have been waiting for months, for years, some of you. Yeah, Five of Swords. Something ended badly, with the Five of Swords. Yeah, and the Death card there underneath that. There was a very difficult ending here. Words were said that you can't take back. You can't pretend you didn't say. And it left you feeling kind of stuck, Aries. Okay? So you have been waiting. The Queen of Wands there, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Maybe this is, for some of you, you've been focused on your career, you've been focused on your work life, or whatever it is that you're passionate about, your own personal projects, your own business, yourself, okay, your physical self, for some of you. But there's an element of waiting behind that. Like, I'm going to keep myself busy. I have all these other opportunities. I have all these other things that I'm a part of, and that's great, and I'm proud about that. But there was still something there that kind of kept you stuck. Whether you showed that or not is a different story, right? Because in the foundation, the reason for everything is the Six of Cups. There's a sense of longing here, of nostalgia, of longing for the good days, right? Maybe not so much the bad days or how it ended, but longing for the good days. Missing someone, missing something, feeling wishful. What if this and what if that, right? In the recent past, we have the Hangman. It could be Pisces energy, I hear, for some of you, but and that could be a water sign that you're thinking about, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that you're missing. Or listen, if this is vice versa, take it as it makes sense to you, okay? But yeah, you've been kind of stuck, or because I'm getting like one thing happening externally and and another thing happening internally. Externally, I'm seeing you hustling and bustling, busy, happy even, right? Optimistic, upbeat. Internally, though, all those things that you are a part of or have been a part of, it almost feels like your heart is not in them. Okay, your heart is not in them, and therefore you don't feel that sense of fulfillment, because the challenge is the Empress. So this is where you want to be top dog. You want to be at the top of everything. You want to be the person. You want to be the one for someone, right? Or vice versa. You are longing for someone that you viewed as the one, male or female, doesn't matter. And for some of you, this is about motherhood. because the Empress is love, right? Venus, but it's also money. And the Empress as an energy is also pregnancy, it's motherhood. So your challenge could be around that, and that's what you were hoping to see another chance at. Crowning you, we have the World. So whether this is someone at a distance from you, or it just represents the fact that what you're thinking of is coming back around, or what it is that you're thinking of is to reach the top of the game, you know what I mean, is to go for, to achieve public recognition, to achieve that admiration, the respect of your peers or the respect of others, where everyone looks at you and admires you. This could also be achieving your physical goals. For some of you, I do feel like you've been working a lot on yourself, and the Empress also tells me that. And that's what's on the mind. That is what has been driving you. You want to achieve, achieve, achieve. But when it comes to emotions, it almost feels like your heart isn't fully in whatever it is that you're doing. You may be looking at, you know, pursuing these achievements as a way to receive reassurance or gratification, because you feel someone's absence or something's absence. Does that make sense? In the near future, we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is some sort of an offer made that is solid, that is reliable, that you can believe in, right? It's on paper, it's right in front of you, they're talking numbers, or they're offering you a gift. It's something that you can see, you can touch, right? If the person from your past also has Earth in their chart, whether or not they do, it doesn't really matter. It just represents the fact, because I feel like this is this person from the past. Taurus energy as well in the Empress. They show up as an emperor. Why did I say emperor? Maybe I'll see the emperor come out. But they're showing up as a king to say that this person has done some growing up. This is a level of maturity that wasn't there before. They've been through a lot. They've learned a lot during your separation. And I feel like the challenge was, whether this was a boss or an ex-partner or whatever this is, I feel like the challenge was someone was not treating you the way you deserve to be treated. They were treating you as less than the Empress that you are, male or female, doesn't matter, right? And I feel like they're coming now more mature, wiser, with a lot more to offer. And not only a lot more to offer, but the willingness, they want to offer it to you because they know you deserve it. They can recognize that now, right? So maybe there was a bit of a butting of heads, maybe ego was a problem, right? So someone, maybe they viewed your value, but they refused to treat you the way you deserve, because that to them meant being vulnerable. There's something there, right? In the in how you see yourself, we have the Six of Pentacles. So another six, you have also been healing. Like I say, you've been healing and focusing on other things, and focusing on things that you can control, and the things that you can influence, and things that you can develop upon and build upon, that will bring more balance to your life after this, whatever ending this was, completely destabilized you. But also, again, you've learned a lesson about balance, and you've learned a lesson about the importance of healthy give and take, the importance of being in a fair, mutual type situation. Because maybe in the past, with the Empress there, again, whether you're male or female, you were the one giving, hoping or thinking that the other person sees that and acknowledges that, and they will do the same. They will reciprocate, and that never happened, right? So I feel like it was might have been an ultimatum energy, and someone snapped and said some things and took off, or they just reacted poorly. Whether or not you gave them an ultimatum, when you try to talk to them about this, they just reacted very poorly, said some nasty things, and they almost left you with no choice but to walk away. But like I say, I feel like you left your heart there, right? In your environment, we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy, but also this is an energy of reconciliation. This is an energy of truly meeting in the middle, coming together to towards a common goal. It's healing, it's balance. In hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Wands. So again, this just confirms the fact that there's a lot of history there, that you never really put down the torch for this person or them you, right? The hope is that there can be new life to the situation. The fear is that actually we're kidding ourselves and this is pretty much gone as far as it can possibly go, before it starts doing more damage than good. Does that make sense? In the outcome, we do have the Wheel of Fortune, and I'm going to clarify it because for some of you, I do see getting closure from this, a true ending, releasing it and moving on, right? But you're complete now. You have that closure that kind of gives you back your heart, where before it was stuck in that situation from the past or with that person from the past, right? Does that make sense? And for those of you, I am seeing this as getting closure, healing, and starting over, starting a new cycle with this person or in this situation. For those of you, I'm definitely seeing moving as well as a possibility with the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Ten of Wands. The money is coming through if there have been delays, maybe if a mother figure was an issue, or if money was the issue, or children, custody battles, anything like that. Okay, if that was an issue, creating delays, I feel like that is what this is talking about. It's moving forward. It's you receiving what you've asked for, receiving what you deserve if it's in a court type situation, and you finally get to move and start over, right? Okay, so let's do some clarifying here for Aries. Angels and guides, please clarify the energies of these cards for Aries for the rest of September 2021. What is this Queen of Wands in the current situation for Aries? No, okay. The Page of Wands. Yeah, there's communication that's coming in. A message, an invitation, something small, probably through social media or an online source. Someone reaching out to you. The Empress as the challenge, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like someone was just taking. They didn't know how to give. They didn't want to give. They didn't want to open up. It was all about take, receive, receive, receive. But they didn't see fit to do the same, right? Does that make sense? They were like, of course you're going to give me money. Of course you're going to give me support. That's what you're there for. Of course, you know, that's what a partner does. But then they didn't view that on the flip side. Like, oh, wait, I'm a partner too. I should do that too. You know what I mean? Someone who was just giving you change for the massive amounts that you were investing in them, right? And that could be financially, it could be energetically, it could be emotionally. The Six of Cups in the foundation. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Again, did I see the Ten of Swords? No, we have the Ten of Wands. A bad ending, to say the least. A very bad ending. But I feel like that was just not the intention. I feel like you just said something and this person just went off. I mean, but I think it might have been a ploy, right? They were making a big scene for you to feel guilty that you said anything in the first place. But actually you were like, you can make a scene all you want. It doesn't change the fact that that's true. And then when they had nothing else to say or do, or, you know what I mean, the scene was done and it had no effect, they just took off because they're like, okay, I'm going to take off and then they're going to come chasing after me. And you were like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Come find me when you grow up. You know what I mean? Type thing. So you didn't take the bait, basically. And then they were too proud to come back because they said all them things and they did all them things. And it's like, well, I can't go back with tail between my legs. I have to come back victorious. And that would have entailed you going after them, which you didn't do. And so they were like, sad that it ended, but too proud to do anything about it because they knew they were in the wrong. The Hangman in the past. The Knight of Swords, yeah. There was a very abrupt change to do with words spoken, action taken. There's conflict here. Again, ultimatum energy, or this energy that I just described, where someone's just like going off and making a big scene, so that, you know, that would kind of make you feel bad for what? For speaking the truth in a way that was very nice, very polite, and very fair, actually. You know what I mean? The World crowning you. Eight of Wands. Yeah, you've been pursuing multiple things, or this is where you're involved in multiple things. You've kept yourself busy. This is also dealing with a lot of different opportunities, being involved in a lot of different opportunities, dealing with multiple people. There's a lot of people that find you attractive, whether that's physically or when it comes to business or whatever the case may be, right? There's a lot of people that find you attractive, and you're enjoying a lot of attention and success. Maybe someone like creates a post or something and it reaches this person, and that's why they reach out to you or something along those lines. The King of Pentacles in the near future. The Fool. King of Swords, another king, and the Two of Swords. So this is someone asking you to take a chance on them, or take another chance on them. There has been no communication. They've been watching you from afar, vice versa. You have another king there saying there might still be some butting of heads. Two kings, right? Both stubborn, both want to be heard and respected, and have an input in what goes on. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a matter of learning how to communicate and learning how to negotiate and meet in the middle, which I think was an issue in the past. But yeah, there's definitely something here where there's an offer to take a chance. There's an offer for a fresh start. There's an offer for a clean slate. It's almost like they're coming in saying, I don't want to rehash the past. They're coming in like waving a white flag. I don't want to rehash everything. I don't want to play the blame game. Can we just start from here, right? The Six of Pentacles and how you view yourself. The Page of Swords. I feel like you're still interested in this, but you're taking a very different approach. You're not getting emotionally invested, or you're not getting your hopes up until you have more information, until you have some proof for what they're saying, right? Because the Page of Swords is like, okay, tell me what you got, show me what you got. But they're holding back, and they're being observant, and they're hesitant. Okay, because they want more information. They need more information. But you do view yourself as more empowered than you were before, because there's this element of, show me what you got, I'll think about it, but I know it's down to me if I want to accept what you're offering and then reciprocate. I have a choice, and I'm being very observant. I'm giving you a chance to convince me, but it's not a given, right? Whereas before, maybe you felt like you didn't have that much choice, or you gave in easily to try to make this person happy, because again, you thought they saw what you were doing and they appreciated it, and it turns out they didn't. So then you kind of flip the switch. Temperance in the environment. Two cards. The Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, reconciliation energy. Talks of reconciliation. Again, we have the Page of Pentacles, so again talking about offers, small gifts, compliments, flowers, you know, that kind of thing. You might be dating, starting to date again with that Three of Cups there. For some, you're saying, let's start off slow, let's start off as friends, or just hang out, get to know each other again, because the Page of Pentacles is also another page. See, Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles, like, let's get to know each other again, let's learn about each other again, and then we can make a decision, right? The Ten of Wands and Hopes and Fears. The Hierophant. Yeah, hoping that this time you get a proper commitment out of this. But also the fear is falling back into old patterns formed with that Ten of Wands, where you just give in, or where you put this person ahead of yourself, or where you just do whatever you need to do to make this person happy, etc., right? Let's see, in the outcome with this Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Swords again, the Ace of Cups, and the Justice card. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck can be my on again, off again relationship card. But again, it's opportunities coming back around, things that were presented before coming back around. Also, the three with the Ace of Cups makes the Four of Cups. So it's like, let's pick up where we left off, and you're like, nope, it needs to be from scratch, right? This is also someone asking for forgiveness for everything they said and did with that Five of Swords, asking for forgiveness and a chance to make it right with the Justice card. I'm still seeing, for some of you, this is what you needed. You needed them to ask for forgiveness and to at least offer to make it right. You needed that validation to get closure and to move on, cut ties with the Justice card. And for others, like I say, I feel like there's a focus on once this is extended, right? Them asking for forgiveness and that kind of thing. You could give them a piece of your mind with the Five of Swords, or this is just saying they're asking for forgiveness for that, because of that. And then the Justice card, making something right. So if in your mind there's unfinished business here, or things you think things could have gone differently, if this and that and the other, then I feel like with the Justice card, you're going to try to make it right. You're going to try to get to what should have been, right, when it comes to this connection, or what you think could have been, because now you have a second chance at it. You have a do-over. Okay, yeah, definitely new home, maybe through some form of settlement, or a form of settlement is involved, whether that is, you know, your money was tied up there where you couldn't sell the place until it was settled, or whatever the case may be, right? Can also be new job. It can be a case where, you know, you were in a situation where you were undervalued, underappreciated, and people started scouting you because you've achieved a level of success, or completion of a course or training program or whatever, and there's a post, or you added it to your CV online, or whatever the case may be, and then offers started pouring in, and then you're like looking at other offers. Your current employer, or whoever this is trying to keep you to stay, right? Trying to keep you. But I feel like in the end, you're like, nope, I'm done. I've given you all the chances I'm willing to. More than the chances you deserved. More than enough time to make it right. You didn't, so I'm going to make it right for myself. And I feel like you're changing your job here. It's a big change, but it's fair. It's as it should be. Better position, better pay, better perks. It's something to match your experience. Okay. So I feel like you're gonna have to do what's best for you. You hear that all the time, right? But truly see yourself in the position you're in, which is with the Empress and the World card. You are successful, you're beautiful, you're attractive, you have a lot to offer, and there are other people or opportunities or situations in this world and in your environment, actually, it's not that far off, that will match your efforts, that will match your involvement, that will match your dedication, or at least reward it properly, right? So it's up to you to decide if you want to give something another chance, or if you've learned enough from it, or whatever the case may be. But you have the opportunity for a very big change of fortune here. It's up to you which direction you want to take that ship in, right? So I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think. Tell me what this is about for you. I'm looking forward to your thoughts. Be sure to watch all your signs. Make the most of the rest of the month. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.